This is your girl, Lishajoya. Thank you for coming to my YouTube stream. It is Sunday. I believe it's June 1st or the 31st. I forgot which is which. I'm not even fully awake. This whole week has been nonstop. Like a whole lot of crap BSery with work and um, with a passing of one of my animals I was trying to rescue. Um, but that doesn't even hit the kicker of this week. Um, so yeah, while you're here, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, poke and pry to this channel. If it looks like I'm irritated in my face, it's because I am. A couple days ago, my son moved out and didn't announce that he was even leaving. Yeah. It's not the first time he's done that. In fact, this is the second time. But this time really freaking hurts. Really hurts my feelings and puts salt in my wound. I'll take you back to the first time he moved out before we moved on to this one. The first time he moved out, he had his stuff packed and he was quiet about it. And I said, what's all these bags? So he had all his clothes in bags. And he's like, Mom, I'm moving out. And the guy's picking me up in 15 minutes. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Sneaky stuff, basically. So, and at that time, he had the old room. You know what I mean? And he was paying rent at that time. He's allowed to leave. He's allowed to move out. He's allowed to find himself and grow up and be his own man and find himself out in life. You know what I mean? As a young man. No problem. Except for this time he got kicked out within like a month or two. And then he also got into a relationship with a girl. And then they lived together for a few months. And then she was using him. And she wouldn't take responsibility for her own self, nor her own children. And they broke up. The family used him. And treated him like garbage. So did she. He moved out, and he was bouncing around from place to place, I guess, and he had nowhere else to go because nobody wanted to take him in for some reason. I don't know why. And he moved back home. He wasn't happy. He didn't have his old room, but he wasn't willing to pay rent. Like, he wasn't willing to pay the amount for the room back. But we decided that we wanted the room back for ourselves at that time. Well, I took in a young lady and letting her use the room. She's only going to be with me for only a few months. She's still with us right now. Well, a couple days ago, we thought my son was at work. My son works about 2 or 3 miles away, or worked 2, 3 miles away. So we noticed he wasn't home. Ended up finding out, hey, where are you? He says, I'm moving. Like, what do you mean you're moving? Are you walking home? Do you need a ride home? No, I'm moving out. To my shock, ended up finding out he was at the the Greyhound bus in the nearest big city. Hello, Bisha. You're so wanting me to say hello. Yeah. So he's at the Greyhound, far away. Didn't even announce that he was even leaving. Didn't even talk to me. He just up and left. And didn't get a goodbye, didn't get a hug, didn't get nothing like that. Well, a couple weeks ago, he was talking about how she's trying to find out a new place for him to live. And I said, okay, that's great. But I told him this. Give me a month in advance notice so I could take 2 weeks off of my work. So I could put in a 2-week notice to get some vacation time so we could spend some time, make some memories, take some photos before you move out. Hold on. Give me a second. Come on, Lisa, come on. So I told him he needed to give me a month in advance notice before he even left. And he agreed he would. He didn't. He didn't. He did not. He didn't even say goodbye to me. He didn't give me a hug. He didn't give me no hugs. I get a chance to help him pack. I got nothing. I had no idea he was even leaving. The whole disrespect of it all is just BS. Fucking BS. Excuse my language. It's just the only way to describe it. So for the past 2 nights in a row, I had not slept well. I don't even know where he's going. I don't know who he's moving in with. I don't even know where he's at. So I don't know where he's at. All I know, he's on a Greyhound. That's all I know. I don't know if he's made it there safe. I don't know. All I know is that he doesn't text me. He'll text his stepdad, but he won't text me. Yet I'm his mom, yet we are close. It's not like we're estranged in any way. It's not like we don't talk about everything. It's just the fact that he likes to talk to everybody, but leave me in the damn dark. Which is really fucking rude and disrespectful. At least let me know you're okay. At least let me know you're okay. So it's the whole disrespect of it all. It's really not sitting well with me. It's making me angry to the point I'm not even sleeping right. I mean, how would you guys feel if you had your son, your child, when they're old enough to move out on their own, which is their right to do, for them to just up and leave and not let you know that they're leaving, and not let you know where they're going or who they're moving in with, or the address where they're moving at, so you can at least get them, or like write them or text them or anything. So the whole disrespect of it all is not sitting well with me. Hi, Misty. Misty wants to say hi. Come here. Come over here. Come here. Misty wants to say hi. Say hello, Misty. Okay. Now Misty has said hello. So the whole disrespect of it all is just, I just can't. I can't put any words. I'm just so angry I can't even sleep. Imagine being so worried about your adult child who has epilepsy, who hasn't had an episode in a few years, but with all the stress of everything can trigger them back up again. Okay? And it's just, and also the fact that he didn't tell me he was leaving. We had a little talk a couple weeks before, but he agreed that he would give me a month in advance so we can make some memories, take some photos, so I could take some time off work, because it takes at least 2 weeks for my time off to be approved before I can even go on any vacation at my job. And I also have to go through and find somebody to cover me. And the whole disrespect of it all. I don't even know who he's moving in with. I don't know who. I don't know what. I don't even know where. And it's really baffling me why he didn't even tell me. It's baffling. It's dead ass baffling to me. And I'm really angry. I'm honest. I'm gonna be honest. I'm really, royally freaking angry. You guys have no idea how angry I am. I'm also worried, but I'm royally angry about everything. Because all he would do is he'd go to work and come home and be on his computer and be on his little video game VR chat all the time. All the time. And then he would go to sleep with this Discord group beeping in his ear all night long. And he would ignore his whole family over this VR chat, over this video game, and never really truly engage in real life. It was really hard to peel him off the video game to go even take a look at the stars at night. Just even go outside. So it's just the whole disrespect. I feel disrespected. And he tells me how much he loves me and I'm the best mom in the whole wide world. I'm really beautiful, blah, 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 blah. I call BS on that because if I really was the most beautiful person to him or whatever, he would have been honest with me. Hello, Teresa. Teresa wants to make an entrance. So, hello, Teresa. Teresa wants a hug. This is not even my cat. This is the girl who's staying with me. It's Kitty. Anyway. He's like, I need a hug now. Anyways. Hey, I love you too. I gotta get you off me, honey. Your nails are hard. Your nails hurt. Your nails hurt. Okay, with your sister. There you go. So instead of just, like I said, instead of being a man, and talking to me, you know, as we used to always talk about everything, and telling me he's moving out and he's moving out this and that. You know what I mean? It would have been less painful because I would have had some form of closure. But I didn't get a hug goodbye. I didn't get a goodbye. I didn't get nothing. I got absolutely fucking nothing. And it's so rude and disrespectful. It's so hurtful. I have not slept in 2 days. See these bags under my eyes? This is from me crying over him. He's my only last remaining child that is alive. My daughter is no longer living with me. So I try holding on to my children for as long as possible. I'm aware he's got to grow up. I understand. I'm aware of that. I understand when I let him go the first time. I had a little bit of closure with the last, at least goodbye hug before he moved out. But at least he was local here in town. But now he's moving to a freaking different state, far away with a person I don't even know who the fuck is. You know? And it's just disrespectful. It's just disrespectful. So if any of you guys decide you guys want to move out of your homes, at least let your parents know. Give them some closure so they're not angry and pissed off like me and feeling hurt. So if I find out he's moving in with a girl, I'm never going to approve of her because of this. I will never approve of her, ever, because of, no matter if I like her as a person, I will never deep down ever truly approve of her. I'm going to be dead ass honest. I'm not going to approve of somebody who goes behind people's backs. It's the whole bull crap of it all. No. If you're going to be deceptive in any way whatsoever, I don't want to respect you. I will never respect you. In fact, I'll do things to be disrespectful right the fuck back. And I'll be in your face about it. This is my first round, by the way, my live stream. So if my son ever watches this with this girl he might be moving in with, I hope they're watching or they're watching the rerun of it all, because you know what? I will never approve of her no matter what the fuck. Because there was no conversation with me letting me know where you live at, what's your name. I don't even know what this person's name is. I don't know where. I don't know what. The whole disrespect of it all. This is my only last remaining child I've got living with a disability, who we worked so hard all these years to calm these seizures down, and his autism. And he's going to go be with somebody else that is autistic or disabled themselves. Enabler with an enabler? You know? And then playing the VR chat, being in, not in reality, but be in a video game all the time, not doing anything with their lives, just sitting on there, always being on Discord all the time with each other and never interacting with their real life family who they live with 5 feet away. And not even talking to their family, saying, hey, I'm planning on moving out within 3 weeks or a month. Not, I don't, you know what I mean? Nothing. I don't even know the address. I don't know where. I don't even know this person's name. I don't know nothing. I don't even know where he's at right now. For all I know, he could be dead in a morgue right now, on his way there. That's all I know. And I'm worried sick. I'm also really pissed, really angry. You have no idea how angry I am. I have not slept well in 2 days. I'm on 1 hour of sleep right now. I got 2 hours of sleep the night before. I cried myself to sleep. This time, I stayed awake, angry. And I'm not trying to control my son. I know he's an adult. He can do whatever the freaking hell he wants to. I'm not here to hold him captive, because that's kidnapping. You know, I mean, he's allowed to leave when he wants to. But it's just the whole rudeness of it all. The whole disrespect of it all. And I'm about to block him on every social media, even the Discord, in a moment. Because I'm that fucking pissed. I'm that angry to not be respected. I give him respect. I say, hey, yeah, say I'm going to work right now. I'm going to the store right now. Do you need anything? Do you want to go? Do you want anything from the store? If you're not coming, the whole disrespect of it all. I just can't. I just can't. Even my coworkers who used to work with him are like, what? He didn't even tell you he was even leaving? No. He didn't tell me he was even leaving. The young lady who lives with me, she told me, no wonder why he was asking for his suitcase. I had no idea he was even getting his suitcase. And I didn't know it was even out here. Because he hid it, apparently. Because he is hiding the fact that he was leaving. My son left without even telling me where he was moving to, or who he's moving with, or where he's moving, like the address. I don't know what state. All I know is that a couple days ago, he was on a Greyhound bus or at the Greyhound, about to freaking leave and not tell me where the hell he was going. He is epileptic. Even though he hasn't had an epileptic seizure in like 2 or 3 years, it can still trigger. I'm not going to hold him captive, you know what I mean, and make him stay. Like, he has to be with mommy forever at my hip. I understand he's got to grow up. He's got to do his own thing. He's got to find his own way. But the fact that no communication, that's what's pissing me off. That is what's royally pissing me off. And he's moving off to be with this one chick or something like that. And I don't even know her name. I don't know her at all. Period. And they've only met like only a month ago. He's over the age of 18. But yeah, he's allowed to go. He's moved out before. But the last time he had moved out, it was, he had his bags packed within trash bags. He had his clothes in trash bags. And I didn't know he was moving. And he's like, I said, what are these trash bags for? Are you taking out trash? You know what he said? The guy is coming to pick me up in 15 minutes. I'm moving out. At least I had a chance to give him a hug, and he was here, local here in town. But no, this time he did it again. He sneakily did this again and not even communicated. I told him if he ever moved out ever again, give me a month's notice so I could take that time to put it in with my job so I could get some time off so I could be with him, and we can go make some memories, go take some photos, go do some stuff before I don't see him ever again. He didn't even give me that. But he agreed that he would give me a month. notice in advance, and he did not. He just up and left, period. That's why I'm pissed off. No closure, no hug goodbye, no nothing, period. He's Misty and Onyx. So that's the reason why I'm mad. I wish he would have communicated with me. I wish he would have told me. I don't even know who this bitch's name. Yes, I'm calling her names. I don't care because there's no fucking communication. I never really spoke to this person. I don't even know what she looks like. I don't know anything about her except for that she's on VR chat 24/7 because she's got nothing else better to do with her life. You know, just like my son, always on VR chat when he used to be work. He had a good job when he was here, and he ruined it for this person. And it's not that I'm trying to keep my son at my hip. I just want the communication there. I just want him to know, let me know where he's going so I know he's okay. How's he getting there? I had no idea he was even on a Greyhound. I thought he was at work and he needed a ride home. We asked him, "Are you coming home?" I said, Are you still at work?" He says, "No, I'm moving." "What do you mean, moving as in walking home?" He's like, "No, I'm moving out." That was a shocker. Anyways, like I said, I'm on 1 hour of sleep, if I even slept that, you know. And yesterday I didn't get a chance. I only slept for 2 hours, but I cried myself to sleep. Angrily cried myself to sleep, that is. Yeah. So I'm never going to approve this girl, ever. Period. I don't care if she's a multi-billionaire, trillionaire, infinitaire. I don't give no rat's butt. I don't care. It's the whole principle of it all. I don't care if she's a supermodel, famous. I don't care if she's got all the mansion, blah, 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 blah. I don't give no craps. It's the fact of the disrespect of it all. And my son disrespected me. And it's really irritating. It's really pissing me off. And it really hurts my feelings. Like, you guys have no idea how much this hurts my feelings. I almost didn't get no closure the first time around. He was just gonna up and leave again. "Oh, I'm gonna get up and leave. Oh, and bye." Like it's nothing. This time, I'm probably never gonna see him ever again. Cause he's going to a different state. And my son probably told his stepfather, but not me. He told my stepfather, his stepfather, but not me. His biological mother, we are very close. I guess we're not that close now. I realize that now. This has been an eye-opener, a very hurtful eye-opener. So I'm never going to approve of this relationship. So that's a given. In my anger, because of all this stuff, they're not welcome in my home. If they want to come visit, they have to go to a hotel. They're not welcome in my house. They're not welcome. I'm that angry. It's not, no more. Sorry. No more. No more. Siempre pussy. You know what I mean? One hand washes the other. You know what I mean? You want to disrespect me? You don't need to be here. You know what I mean? You want to be on your own? In this fashion? You could be on your own. For sure. You don't want me in your life? And you're not going to tell me you're leaving on a very important milestone? Important thing? Then why? What's my purpose as a mother then? Why did I squirt you out of my coochie hole? Why, when we were homeless for a year and you were clearly an adult to pay for your own way? Why did I pay for your hotel for a year? Why did I pay for your medical bills when you almost died in the middle of COVID, when your kidneys shut down because of COVID? Why did I literally carry your 200-pound self to the car to save your life? Why did we travel across country to this town to start over? Why did I pay all that money? Why? And being a clear little adult. Why? I should have just left you back in California so you can fend for yourself since you really want to be on your own like that. And you would still be with Shirley. Anyways, I feel very disrespected. Just imagine how I feel as a mother, as a parent. Your child not telling you they're moving out or where they're moving out to or who they're moving out with. You don't even know the name of who they're moving out with. You don't know if they're safe in their travels or not. You don't know any of that stuff because they'll tell everybody else, but they won't tell you. But yet they're telling you how much they love you and how beautiful you are and you're the best mother ever and blah, 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 blah. But they won't fucking communicate with you. The disrespect of it all. I'm floored to the roof in anger. I'm flooded in anger. Like, you have no idea. It's affecting my sleep. And I'm never going to approve of this relationship because of it. Because of how he left. It's because of my son. I will never approve of this girl. I don't care how wonderful she might seem. But I'm never going to approve of her. Because of this. And yes, I'm being biased too. You gotta be honest. Just no tea, no shade, but that's just how I feel. So, this is the end of this stream. You can judge me, you can hate me, you can love me, whatever. I don't care. This is my feelings. This is the raw truth. I hide nothing. I have no reason to hide. Anyways, I'm out. Deuces. Gotta get ready for work. Bye-bye.